Getting your family finances in order doesn't have to feel like climbing Mount Everest. Sure, when you're juggling multiple schedules, activities, and those inevitable unexpected expenses, figuring out how to budget for a family can seem overwhelming. But here's the thing, it's totally doable with the right approach and some practical strategies. I've learned through trial and error, mostly error, if we're being honest, that successful family budgeting isn't about restrictive spending rules or complicated spreadsheets. It's about creating a realistic plan that works for your unique family situation, whether you're trying to build an emergency fund, save for a family vacation, or just want to start wondering where all the money went at the end of each month. I've got some tried and true tips that'll help you get there. Let's break down this whole budgeting thing into manageable steps that won't have you pulling your hair out or feeling like you need an accounting degree. Trust me, if I can get my family's finances under control while managing soccer practice, dance recitals, and endless grocery runs, you can too. What is a good budget for a family? Here's the truth about family monthly budget planning. What works for your neighbor might not work for you, and that's perfectly okay. Every family has different needs, priorities, and spending patterns. Learning how to create a family budget that actually works is more about understanding your unique situation than following someone else's blueprint. Start by tracking your spending for a few months to get a realistic picture of where your money is actually going. You might be surprised to find you're spending more on takeout than groceries. No judgment here. We've all been there. Don't get discouraged if your first attempt at budgeting isn't perfect. It usually takes a few months of tweaking and adjusting to find your sweet spot. And you can and should adjust it as your family's needs change. How should my budget be divided? Let's talk about the 50-30-20 rule. It's a simple way to learn how to make a monthly budget without getting lost in complicated calculations. Think of it as dividing your money into three main buckets: 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings and debt payments. Your needs bucket, the 50%, covers the non-negotiables like housing, utilities, groceries, and basic transportation. The wants category, 30%, is for the fun stuff, dining out, entertainment, shopping, and those cute shoes you've been eyeing. Finally, that 20% goes toward building your future. Think emergency savings, retirement contributions, and paying down debt. Now, don't panic if these percentages don't match your current spending exactly. This is just a guideline to get you started. Maybe your housing costs are higher in your area, or you're aggressively paying down student loans. The key is using these numbers as a starting point and adjusting them to fit your family's reality. What matters most is having a plan that works for you.